Hi guys, got a quick message this afternoon that I'd like to share with you. And the message is, if you've been in a situation when you were younger and someone's took advantage of you, if there was drinking, drugs involved, or someone's just took advantage of you because you're at a young early age, you were impressionable and maybe a little bit vulnerable, and that person's forced a situation upon you, and when you look back at that situation now, you can see that wasn't a good situation. It was a negative situation. It was a negative experience. It may have been quite traumatic for you, and you're carrying that memory. You're carrying the emotion. You're carrying the feeling attached to that horrible situation that maybe happened to you many years ago, and you have not allowed that process to be released. You've not allowed yourself to grieve, you've not allowed yourself to cry, and you've not allowed yourself to allow that emotion, that biofeedback that's going through your mind. It's just repeating itself like a record. It's just continually repeating itself, and it's producing a negative thought, feeling, emotion, and a negative outcome in your life. Well, I'm here to tell you, if someone's took advantage of you when you were younger, if someone's taken advantage of you if there was drink or drugs involved, if someone's taken advantage of you and you're in a vulnerable situation, then I'm here to tell you, that wasn't your fault. That was so not your fault, okay? If you've been placed in a situation where you've maybe been young and impressionable, or you've been placed in a situation where you were expected to be looked after, and for whatever reason that didn't happen, then I'm here to tell you that was so not your fault. And unfortunately, you may be stuck in that situation, you may be carrying that memory, that experience, you may be carrying that memory and that experience for a long, long time, and it's not producing the results that you want in your life, it's not moving you forward, it's not taking you in the direction you want to go. You're a little bit stuck with that old history, that old thought process, that old pattern of what had happened. Well, what would happen if you could release that, if you could let it go, if you could work through it, and like a rocket taking off from a platform, it requires a bit more effort, it requires a bit more energy, it requires a bit more of you to actually empower yourself to release and get up off that platform. And as you get away from that old thought process, that old meaning, that old feeling, and you allow yourself to break away from that, as you get higher it gets easier. As you get into the atmosphere, you can cut the engines off, because you're at a different level, you're at a different plane, and you've moved away from that experience. You became a greater interpretation of yourself. You've used that experience to empower you. You've not been stuck in that experience, because you've changed your thoughts, you've changed your feelings, you've changed your actions, and you're now doing something different that's going to take you higher, it's going to take you to a higher level, and you're going to become a greater interpretation of you. So I'm here to tell you, it wasn't your fault. Trust yourself, have faith in yourself, tell yourself it's possible, have a little bit of belief in yourself, and move up, away and through that old tough experience, and let it go, or use that to empower you, help another, or be a greater interpretation of you. I have some tools, I have some skills. I've got my own studio now. It's private and confidential, and I emphasise private and confidential, because yes, a lot of us have worked through some tough and some horrible experiences that we regret. We were either forced into a situation, or we've done some stuff that we were unconsciously thinking about, we just acted, and in hindsight it wasn't such a good idea, or we're forced to do some tough stuff, and looking back now you can see that that wasn't right, it was totally wrong. So if you're working through some tough stuff, I've been there, I've been in some tough situations myself, I have some experience, I have some skills, I have some knowledge. I'm here to tell you I can help you. My name's Tony Francis, and I'm Mercer's life coach. So trust yourself, have faith in yourself, and listen to what's in here, listen to your heart, because when you kick it up into your mind, a lot of the times it will just regurgitate and play an old record and play an old record and play the old record, and that will just produce the same results. So listen to what your heart's telling you, listen to what your spirit's telling you, and move on up and through that old tough stuff, and use that to empower yourself. Okay, Facebook me, friend request me, and I'll do my very best to help you. Bye for now.